Thank you for listening to our Cruddy Podcast. My name is Jim. I'll be your DM tonight.
My name is Lewis. I play Ritz, the Goblin Cleric.
Hi, my name is Heather. I play Lyra the Half-Elf Rogue.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I play Bramblespore the Gnome Druid.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I play Sapper the Warforged Fighter.
You all know what has happened. You were Bramblespore. You had started escorting the villagers out to the tunnel you built. Ritz was over there near the stage with the band, with Captain Devlin, and who you recognize as Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery III from the Arcane Circle. Lyra is on the roof. Bryn is over trying to distract the guard. And Francis Rook has just burst out of the guardhouse, covered in blood, and cut off a guy's head, if I remember correctly. And he is yelling that he is going to kill Captain Devlin. And at that moment, Bramblespore, you have popped your head out, because I think you were funneling the remainders of the townsfolk that were in this little center area. You were funneling them into the hole, and this guard started making his way towards you.
Yes, I am still wild shaped, by the way.
Yeah, you are a giant badger.
No, Deep Roth, remember?
Deep Roth, sorry. Yes, that's right. You are going to see kind of a shimmering light, and then right outside the tent is a Sal. And he just kind of pops in right in front of you. And Sal, so you pop in, and you are facing an open tent, and surrounded by dirt. There is a Deep Roth kind of guiding some what look to be poor villagers into a hole.
Okay. That seems familiar enough to the plan that I think I kind of have an idea what's going on, but I want to, Jesus. While I'm taking the second to kind of get my bearings and figure out what the hell exactly is going on, I figure I'm in the middle of the shit and try to crouch down and stay hidden and out of the way as much as I can.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
8.
That's 13.
With disadvantage.
Oh.
So you are kind of crouched down, but you make a little noise because you did it quick, and you hear behind you a guard or some voice go, "Oh, what the hell is that?" And then you hear footsteps starting to pick up as a guard starts to move towards you. And we are now in combat. So
is the guard now within 30 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
And it is your turn, Bramblespore.
Alright, so I'm going to charge and use my gore attack at him.
Oh. Go ahead.
Cool. Wait, did you say you're a rhino?
Deep Roth.
Oh, I heard boar and thought rhino.
Alright, so I get a +6 to hit. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that does...
And you are moved right up to him, right?
Yep.
Okay.
11 plus 4, so 15 damage.
15 damage, you say?
Yep.
Do you have any horns or tusks or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got horns.
So you gore right through his stomach, and he falls completely limp, and you just killed this guard.
Alright.
He is now dead. That quick. Is there anything else you plan to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That pretty much, that was everything I had planned for starting things off.
All right. So this guard up here is going to take off running towards Francis Rook, and he is going to dash right up into Francis's face. And we have Gardell is going to do the same. Guard M. I realize this is a whole bunch of guards. Did I do a guard M?
You can make one of them guard M. Now you have a guard M.
Doing the same. I've got just so many guards. All the guards are going to make their way in that direction. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate for this. They're all kind of running. As a side note, at the end of the last session we played, I think it was Lewis, or no, actually last week before we played, I had Lewis roll a die. Lewis, do you remember what number you rolled by chance? I know what number you rolled. I just want to know if you remember.
Oh, absolutely.
You do? What number was it?
No, I don't remember.
Oh.
I wish I did. Was it a good number?
Sure.
It was a very good number.
All right, Lyra, it is your turn.
Do I have enough range to get to the front of the building on the roof? I can't tell how far that is. Like, what? How many is one of these? Each of these 1 foot?
Each one is 5 feet,
Oh,
but that's 80 feet between you and the front of the roof. But you could probably make it to the front side of the roof. What's your movement?
I don't know. Hang on. 30 feet, walking.
All right, so you could probably dash and make it there. You just wouldn't have any other actions.
Wait, aren't you a rogue? Can't you bonus action dash or not at this level? Doing action, I think.
Should be able to. It's like level 2 or 3.
Yep, I can take a bonus action on each of my turn to take the dash, disengage, or hide action. Okay.
Is
So-
that what you're doing?
Yeah, so can I dash first and then I can take my action?
So you can dash and your movement to get there and then take an action, yeah.
Okay.
So that'd be, you're probably right about here on the top. But you
Okay.
can see over towards all the commotion.
Okay. Can I see Guard M from where I am on the roof? Or is he too close to the building?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. I think I'm gonna attack him with my short bow, because that has 80-foot range, so that shouldn't reach him.
Yep, that'll reach him.
Okay.
And just to be sure, this is the guard that's kind of in front of the rusty sword behind Bryn.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to know I'm up here yet, so I'm trying to take them out without them alerting them that I'm here right now.
All right. What did you roll to hit?
19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 8 damage.
Oh, you hit him and he kind of staggers and falls to a knee, but he is not completely down.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
All right. So, over here, over to the left by the stage, Captain Devlin whips his head around towards Francis, then looks back at the band. Are you guys... Is this your doing? And Chad looks at him and says, I don't know, boss. What, you want us to stop playing? No. You keep playing. I'll handle this. And he takes off, running towards Francis. Then, Sal, it is your turn.
Alright, are the commoners still moving towards the tunnel?
Yep. I think there's only 1 or 2 that haven't made it in. The rest are kind of underground.
Okay. I'll move.
The brown if they're underground.
Well, you gotta be brown.
Because they're under the ground. It's dirt. Shut up. Don't make this a
Alright,
thing.
I'm gonna move out around to the back of this tent.
Okay.
Just kind of try to get a better idea of what's going on. And
Alright,
as I'm going past Bramblespore, I'm gonna like not say anything, but hold my arms up like what's happening. I'm assuming that the animal that just gored the guard is Bramblespore.
Are you able to talk in your animal form, or does it just sound like animal noises?
Does he speak with animal?
No, I don't think so.
It's just gonna sound like animal noises.
Okay. Do you do anything else?
I think I used all my movement to get there, so I don't know that there's anything else I can do right. Well, I guess I can dash. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how stealthy we're trying to be with this. Okay, did I see Guard M get hit?
Yeah, I'd say you heard him yelp out, and you see an arrow sticking out from him. But you didn't see where it came from.
Jesus. That's
No, my name's Jim, not Jesus. Common misconception.
when he put away.
Heather, you feel your eyes rolling from the other side of the room.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay put by the tent for now.
So over near the stage, the little wizard boy that Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery II is shocked to see is going to look around, kind of turn his head back, and he's going to see a guard that has just been gored. You can kind of see this little animal, and he's going to go, what?
He can see through tents?
No, he's got an angle. He can kind of see. So he's going to kind of freak out and start running that way. And he's heading to the middle. And then all the commoners are going to move. The last 2 people from the tent village have made it into the hole and are going up. And they are all dashing. They are all continuing through the hole. All right. Then Francis is going to turn and face Guard K. And he swings at Guard K, and Guard K ducks the swing And Francis yells and grabs Guard K and turns and puts Guard K, the one that ran up to him, in between him and the rest of the guards, and is kind of holding him in almost a headlock with his body in between the two of them. And Ritz, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go invisible,
Okay.
and I'm just going to go 60 feet towards the center.
Do this. Okay. Beautiful. Doing anything else, or you just staying there?
I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna try and track the third.
Okay. So that is the end of round 1. I'm going to go back to the top of the order. Bramblespore, it is your turn.
So is Sal looking at me?
Sal, would you have stopped and looked at him to end your turn, or looked at the guard?
I would have kind of clocked that I wouldn't be able to get to the guard without completely exposing myself and look back to Bramblespore again, kind of like, what are we doing?
Alright, so I kind of motioned with my head towards Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery III.
I will say that none of the rest of you know that that's who that is. You just see a wizard running at you.
Okay, towards the wizard. And then, I don't think I can make it. I cannot. I'm gonna move back towards the entrance of the tent that all of the villagers just went through.
Okay. And you're just going to hang out there?
How much of my movement speed did that use?
Like 10 feet.
I'm gonna hold action until either my next turn or until the wizard makes it within 20 feet of me.
Okay. Perfect. So, back up in action. Guard K, that is being held in a chokehold by Francis. Sorry, Francis. He struggles and is not able to get free. Guard L. Where did I put Guard L? I don't think I went that far with the naming. The rest of these guards are going to start moving up to surround Francis.
Guard L may have been the one that I killed.
Nah, it's over here. That was Guard J.
Oh.
Guard Alice right here, I found.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused with Guard Asil.
Hopefully.
Yeah. As they're starting to move, Horatio yells at them, "Intruders in the camp! Come here!" And a few of them are going to break off running with the wizard.
Do they have to?
They do, unfortunately. And it is now Lyra's turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna attack Guard M again. Try and take him out.
Okay.
With my short bow. So that is... 8 to hit.
That does not hit. You shoot, and the arrow kind of flies wide.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna move to the... closer to the front of the tavern.
Here?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, the
over towards
corner
the
there.
corner?
Yeah.
To the corner closest to Francis and his commotion?
Yeah, that way I can hopefully reach both sides.
Okay.
I guess that's it.
Beautiful. Then it is Captain Devlin's turn, and he's going to step up, and he's going to start telling the guards to get out of his way. And he's making his way through the guards, and he's yelling, "Leave him to me, he's mine." And Sal, it's now your turn.
Alright, so I know there's a wizard coming.
What's going on?
Now, I'll start picking my way through that outer ring of tents, and I'm going to try to keep some cover.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy, or just make it so that he can't come right at you from, like, line of sight?
I'm just trying to keep out of line of sight. And, well, yeah, I guess I would be trying to be kind of quiet as much as I can.
Okay, so you made your way around the tent. You are there. I'm going to say he doesn't have line of sight for any kind of spells or anything on you. And you're just kind of hanging out and wait.
Yeah, now I'm gonna wait.
All right. It is the wizard's turn. And he's going to take off again. He dashes. And he is there. Just to check. He is exactly 20 feet away from you, Bramblespore.
Alright, so I get to take my action?
Yep.
Alright, then I'm going to try to gore him.
Roll it up.
Alright.
And so as you're doing that, Sal, you recognize, and Bramblespore, you recognize, this particular wizard is a slightly younger, chubby wizard that was shit-talking you both when you were going through your test at the Arcane Circle that nobody seems to remember exists. And you distinctly remember him being killed for failing by the Archmage.
Do I see Bramblespore getting ready to, does it look like he's getting ready to charge?
Yep.
Can I kind of I guess, in that weird whisper, shout kind of voice. Go like, hey, didn't I already watch you die once? I'm trying to get the third to look at me.
All right, I will say, Bramblespore, you have advantage on your attack roll.
Well, first, does a 19 hit?
Oh, well, yes.
Okay, then I'm not bothering doing the advantage.
Okay.
No, you gotta roll for the crit.
So that's 12 damage.
Ooh. You run him through, and you definitely rip open, like, down his side, and he is laying on the ground, breathing real heavy. He's real hurt, but he's not dead. And it's still his turn, so as you hit him, he's going to reach out, grab you. Aw, there's a nat 1. That's no fun. Well, so he grabs you and tries to mutter, but he's now spitting up blood, and he can't cast the spell he was trying to cast, and that will end his turn.
Yeah, that kind of messed up the verbal component of his spell.
Yep. So the commoners are now going to go. At this point, they have all made it underneath. I'm going to make them just one. I'm going to say they've all gathered up as grouped up in the tunnel underneath the rusty sword. I couldn't remember the name of the bar. And they're continuing to make their way. They're almost to the end of the tunnel. And then Frank is going to grab the guard that he's holding. Francis is going to grab the guard that he's holding. And you can see him put his hand on the back of his head and just twist the neck. And the guard falls down limp. And he is dead. And then he pushes the guard into the other guards, and they all kind of stumble back for a second. And Ritz, it is your turn.
Okay, so going invisible with my cloak, is that an action or a free action? How do you count that? Or
Action.
Action? Okay.
And if previously I ruled differently to the same question, no, I didn't.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm going to... Guess I'll keep running towards the middle, staying invisible for another 60 feet. As I pass by the group of guards, I kind of want to just yell out, quick, now's the chance, stab him in the back. See if I can cause some confusion.
Okay, that's your goal. Give me a deception check or roll.
That was bad. 8.
So where did you move? Point on the map.
I ran over here.
Okay, so you said that. You didn't realize that as you were running through the dirt, just because you're invisible doesn't mean that your steps don't leave prints. And you yelled, and they all looked over to you and see the dust from your recent steps. And they're all now kind of focused in that general direction, just looking to where that sound came from and where the footsteps end.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, you unfortunately got their attention instead of the other thing.
It's fine. All right, that's it for me.
All right. Bramblespore, it is your turn.
I'm going to assume that the wizard is not doing well at this point.
You may be assuming correctly.
So I'm going to move towards the tent where Ritz is.
Okay.
Get me to about here.
Perfect. Moving towards the west side of camp, or the little tent village.
Yep.
You doing anything else, or holding action, or?
I'll hold action in case anyone gets close enough for me to do anything.
And what's that range?
Within reach.
Okay. Perfect. Then, back to the guards. And since Devlin has been saying out of the way, all of these guards are now kind of making a little bit of a Fight Club type circle for Captain Devlin. And it is now Lyra's turn.
I think Devlin's out of reach, right?
What's your range?
80 feet. 5.
That is exactly 90 feet right now.
Of course.
If he walks up to where Francis is,
Yeah, he'll be
that's still
within range.
85 feet. Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Well, if he's right where Francis is, that is... Yeah. No. Yeah, he's just out of range. But I think you can shoot... There's a longer range with disadvantage.
Oh, is that the 320?
Yeah.
Did I see it? Okay.
And you've still got Guard M that isn't
I know.
dead.
I'm going to go for Guard M. I was just trying to prepare.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, I'm going to shoot Guard M. Try to shoot Guard M again.
All right.
So that is 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 6 damage.
Beautiful. That shoots. Were you aiming for center mass or a headshot?
Center mass.
All right, that shoots right into his chest, and the back of the arrow, like, you hear it thud, and you see him kind of look up, lock eyes with you, and then fall forward, and he is dead.
I guess that's it.
Okay. The rest of these guards are kind of hanging out. These ones are all going to start moving. Yep, they're all right around here. Now, they can't see you, Ritz, so they're just going to start swinging wildly. The ones that are near you.
I'm glad I'm a small creature, so you
Yeah.
get like double it, or like triple disadvantage.
That's not a thing, no. Just like double poisoned isn't a thing.
But triple advantage.
Sure it is.
Or double advantage is the thing.
Does 2 hit your AC?
Let me just... No.
No. Does 2 hit your AC again? No.
Nope.
Okay. What about 10?
No.
What about 6? I'm going to guess no, since 10 didn't. So all 3 of them miss wildly, but they're swinging some above your head because they didn't know that you're a tiny boy. And they're just
Vertically
kind of
challenged.
swinging. Yep. And they all miss you. You all kind of hear a loud commotion. There sounds like there is now fighting happening at the gates, and you start to see the wood gate around the town shaking and splintering as it seems like in every direction. East behind the band and south, there seems to be a lot of something ramming into the walls. And you hear Captain Devlin scream out an order to fortify the walls as the guards that are at the stage are now starting to go. Any of the guards that were around town are starting to go. The guards that were in the Rusty Sword are starting to head out as they hear the commotion. Well, the guards are kind of making their way away, except for the ones that were just making a circle. And whose turn was it last? Was it?
I think
Oh, the
guy went.
guards. Duh.
Yeah. And then the guard.
Okay, so Lyra, it is your turn.
Didn't I just go?
Did you? Oh yeah, you did. Duh. See, that's what I was thinking. All right, Captain Devlin steps up and gets in Francis's face, pulls out a sword, and swings at Francis, who like sidesteps and slaps the sword away, and he is able to take a reaction, and he throws a punch that lands across the jaw of Captain Devlin and grabs him from behind in a chokehold and falls to the ground. It is now Sal's turn.
All right. Is the third still? Is he prone on the ground?
Yeah, he is laying down holding his chest.
I'm gonna walk over so I'm standing above him. Well, not everybody has to die twice, but you unlucky son of a bitch, you do.
And he's going to look up at you confused. What? Do I know you?
You don't remember the arcane circle either? As I'm jabbing my longsword straight down into his throat.
What are you rolling? Roll me an attack roll.
11 total.
That hits. So you jammed it right into his throat?
Yep.
So you hear him start to go, I don't... And then he goes limp. That is unfortunate.
I moved 10. When I pull my sword out, I'll try and make as much of a fanfare as I can to splatter blood down the opposite direction to hopefully grab the guard's attention, and I'll start walking that way.
Beautiful. Heading over towards Bramblespore and Ritz then.
Yep. I'll stay right about there, trying to make myself as visible as possible.
Okie dokie. Then the commoners, they are going to make their way out of the hole of the tunnel, and they are now in the basement of the Rusty Sword, and they have moved over into the next room, and they are all kind of just sitting in this room waiting, and hopefully are safe. You guys don't see it, but in through the north gate that has been abandoned based on the timing from earlier, there are a few troops making their way in, like a few revolutionaries, and they are making their way in towards the back area of the Rusty Sword to grab the commoners and take them out while the guards are distracted at the other gates. So you don't know it yet, but your plan to get the townsfolk out of the jail and out of the little tent city is succeeding. Congratulations.
Yay.
Dan, Frank, who now has Francis. God damn it. Francis, who now has Captain Devlin in a chokehold on the ground, is going to cinch it in and try and make sure he doesn't let go. Doesn't have a very tight grip, so Captain Devlin's not going to have to do much. Ritz, it is your turn.
I don't like all these guys right.
I will say you can walk away from them without provoking an opportunity attack because they can't see you.
Okay, so in that case, I want to go here.
Over back behind Bramblespore and by Sal, behind another tent. Okay.
And then I'm going to cast... Where is it? Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
So 20-foot radius. I should be able to get everybody, all the guards.
Okay.
They have to do a deck save. Anybody who fails is like covered in light, and all my friends have advantage on attack rolls against them.
That's a 19.
Anything under 14
18,
fails.
14. That's a 9. All right, here's what I'm going to do. So this one failed. That one failed. I'm rolling all the numbers. Sorry. This one failed. Jesus, I just got 3 nat 1s in a row.
Mhm.
I'm glad you're having me use them all right here, not when I need to kill you.
Well, it's kind of helping us not die.
All right. So the ones that are highlighted in yellow on the map, that's 4 of them, are covered in fairy fire. The other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them succeeded.
All right. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to hide. Try and
Alright.
hide in like a 10.
A second. Make a stealth check for me, please.
I got a 10. That's a double digits.
I will say, check their wisdom. Yeah, you hide from all of the guards there. You were hidden, especially because you're invisible, so you hid really well.
I think
You're the-
fairy fire makes me uninvisible. So, because it's
Oh,
type of an attack, I think.
well, weren't you invisible because of your cloak?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about the mechanic. Duh. Yeah. Okay. So you're not invisible, but you're hiding behind the tent. You're good.
All right, that's it for me.
Okie dokie. Back to the top with Bramblespore.
Alright, so. So I'm moving over to about here.
So back
I'm-
east next to Ritz.
Yep, just so that I am now 20 feet away from this guard over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to charge and gore him.
Go for it.
And I get advantage on that one, right?
Uh,
Because he's got the fairy
Yes.
fire thing.
Yep.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, okay. Roll that damage.
So how do we roll? Like, how do we do that?
Think we've been doing an extra damage die, unless nobody's hit a crit before, which is also possible.
So 20 damage.
Oh, you gore through this guy even harder than before. The first guard, he is down and dead. But now you are in the middle of all of them.
Okay.
Anything else?
You know what? Yes, just for fun. I am also going to cast Dancing Light,
Okay.
because I can do that at will with no components or anything required.
And what does that do again? Got it right here.
Creates up to 4 torch-sized lights within range. That'll appear as glowing orbs for this. That hover in the air for the duration. So for 1 minute.
Okay. Are you trying to distract the guards or just...
Sure.
Okay. So they are hanging above all of you, or hanging above you.
Yeah.
So I will say that any of them on their turn are going to look up and then try and swing at you if they make an attack, so they'll have disadvantage.
Sounds good to me.
Well, let's put it like this: they would have had advantage because you're surrounded. They were going to have advantage. You've negated that by distracting them for a second, so they're just going to be normal.
Also, important question, because I feel this is going to come up very soon.
Yeah.
Because I'm wild shaped, do I use the armor class of the Defroth or do I use my armor class?
The deeper off while you're in it.
Alright. I'm gonna be getting out of Defroth form very soon, I see.
Not if I keep rolling that once. Is that the end of your
Keep
turn?
that up. Yeah.
Okay. So, the guards up by Devlin are going to make their way out. They are all following his orders, and some of them are running out of the town gate to try and hold that. Some of them are making their way down. They are spread out trying to defend the town. Gonna move all the guards out of the way. For the most part, all the rest of the guards, except for the ones by Bramblespore and Ritz, are non-factors for the moment. So they are not much of a threat to anybody. It is now Lyra's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna drop down off the roof and I think I can make it over to the side of the building to the left of the inn or the pub thing,
The
whatever.
barracks.
Yeah, that.
You going down where I'm pointing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna climb down and then make your way over there.
Yep, and then that's within range of my short bow.
And you're gonna shoot at Captain
I'm
Devlin.
gonna shoot at Captain Devlin. Yep.
Go for it.
23 to hit.
Oh Christ, that hits.
And 9 damage.
Ooh, all right. That hits him, and unfortunately you hit, and he yelps in pain, but his yelp in pain breaks him free of the headlock that Francis was trying to put him in because he did not cinch it in hard enough on his turn. So Captain Devon gets hit and then rolls and is no longer having to roll anything on Francis's turn
Figures.
or on his turn. But you did good damage.
And he is
I feel like
prone.
Francis is gonna be mad at me for this.
Yeah, we'll see. Anything else?
Nope, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. It is now Captain Devlin's turn, and he stands up, turns at Francis, and he pulls out a scimitar, swings it at the ground at Francis, and Francis rolls out of the way, and he swings it again, and that one catches Francis in the arm, and you see him leave a slice right in the bicep, and that is Captain Devlin's turn. Sal, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move up behind Bramblespore
Okay.
and use bait and switch to swap
shit.
places with him.
Sorry. I'm dumb. I moved all the other guards. I forgot to attack with these guards. So, 2 of them have to attack Bramblespore. I apologize. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna see if he's hit.
To attack. Maybe they were just too afraid to attack.
Does a 5 hit?
No, and they were in shock by seeing, their comrade basically being exploded by a Defroth.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Okay, so you don't get hit by anything. So now go ahead, Sal. Sorry.
All right, so we'll use bait and switch. Push. So Bramblespore and I switch places.
Okay.
For the remainder of my turn, my AC is going to go up to a 21.
Ooh.
And then I will attack the guard closest to me. That actually, let's make this fun. Can I do that also?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
You can. I have faith in you.
Oh, that's a weapon attack. Yeah, we'll save it. We'll just do a normal attack on this. I don't know how to ping. I
The
don't know if
north,
that's
south,
good.
east, west. No.
The
There
guard
should be a
closest.
point. This one.
Oh, point. There we go. This guy right here that
Okay.
has fairy fire on him.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to
Attack.
do the attack.
14.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
7. Yeah. All right. He will take 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
I think that's all I got. Yeah, 1 attack per turn. Yep.
Okie dokie. That hits him. He is slightly injured, but he's mad. What round is this? 4?
I'll look at him, and as much as my mechanical face will allow me to, I'll smile at him and wink.
He is very mad now. You've just taunted him, and he's not happy. After that, all of the band members are going to disappear in a flash of light. They are disappearing to help the commoners, or the villagers, and everybody that isn't in the fight is now safely gone. Bryn is going to pull out a sword, and she is running down to try and help those of you in the tent city. And then Francis is laying on the ground and is going to try and get up. Second does, and then he's going to throw a punch that is going to miss Captain Devlin. He's going to throw another punch that is going to hit Captain Devlin right in the jaw and knock him down. And now it is Rich's turn.
I would like to toll the one Sal hit.
Go for it. Or does he need to roll anything?
He's got to roll a wisdom save. Yep, wisdom save. DC 14.
Okay, where is he? There he is. That is a 9.
Alright, so that's a fail, and he's missing HP, right?
He is missing a little bit of HP, yep.
Alright, 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, how does that attack look? What does it look like?
It's like he hears an ear-piercing screech, and it's a classic ear and eyes bleed.
Alright, so he drops his sword and grabs his face, and his face contorts, and you see blood dripping out of his fingers that is covering his ears, and the eyes dripping out of his, or the blood dripping out of his eyes, and he collapses. He is dead.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna do spiritual weapon.
Oh
right
yeah.
Here.
Okay, hold on. This there.
All right.
That is your spiritual weapon. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a mace with my head and a cape like draping behind it. So when I hit somebody,
to be clear, do you mean a mace the weapon or the wrapper?
Is there a mace the wrapper in this world?
No, but I
Not
would
yet.
allow you to make it look like the mace the wrapper from our world, and nobody else knows what that means. Like, they're just like, what is with this spiritual weapon?
Sure, but I'm gonna say it looks like me with a cape and sunglasses.
Okay.
And he's
That
going
works.
to make a swing.
On who?
It's going to be a 13 on the guard I just moved.
Okay, the one right next to
one.
Sal.
Yeah.
Yep.
13 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
That is 10 points of damage. Force damage, I think.
Yeah, he is very hurt.
And that's it for me.
Okay, it is now the beginning of round 5. Bramblespore and Ritz, give me perception checks.
18.
Perfect.
19.
Beautiful. You both hear a kind of like just a little bit over the sound of the combat happening right in front of you, almost like a bubbling, gurgling sound, and you realize it's coming from right where you left the corpse of Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery III.
All
And
right.
you can choose to go and look. You can choose to not look.
I would like to look. I'm curious.
I have line of sight on that.
Give me one moment. You start to see the skin of the corpse almost look like it's melting away and boiling and bubbling up. And you see little sparks of flame light up on the body and on the ground in almost a circle around the body. That's it. That's all you see right now.
Okay. Have I seen it before?
No, this looks gut feeling, not good. Like very bad, like don't want.
Okay.
Do you plan to do anything with that knowledge or no?
I mean, not at the
Are
moment.
you- Okay. Well, did you have any questions or did you want to know anything else about what you're seeing, or is that good enough for you?
That's good for now.
Yeah.
Okie
I'm good.
dokie. Then, Bramblesport, is your turn.
Right. Alright. So I'm going to move to right about here, and
Okay.
then I'm going to charge and gore this guard.
Which guard? Okay. Roll it up.
So does a 14 hit?
A 14 does.
Alright.
Roll the damage.
So 14 damage.
Oh, that kills him.
Right.
You just gore him, you said?
Yep.
So you are moved down there next to the spiritual weapon, and you have killed that guard.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
And I would like to move my dancing light over, or like right around, like circling the head of this guard to try to like
Okay.
distract.
Deal. That works. So it's the guard that was hit with the spiritual weapon that is right next to Sal.
Yep.
Beautiful. Then we're going to do some guard turns. He is going to swing at Sal. Salutations, Sal. He swings at you. Does a 7 hit your AC?
It does not, but I will use my riposte ability.
Oh.
When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction, spend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it. Add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll on hit.
Go for it.
What is that superiority die? 18 to hit.
That hits.
He will take 9 plus a d8, 11 slashing damage.
Oh, that kills him. You
And if I could
swing.
flavor that just a touch,
Go for it.
I'd use the shield to bat the attack down and away from me, and then if you've seen the movie Troy with Brad Pitt, when he's 1v1ing that huge barbarian, the sword's just real quick gonna go in over top of his collarbone and right back out.
Oh, gross and beautiful at the same time. I approve. All right. Then the other guard behind you, Sal, he's going to try and attack you. Does a 19 hit your AC?
Normally that would be my AC, but from the bait and switch, I'm at a 21 into my next turn.
Well, shit. All right. This guard is going to step up, and he's going to swing at you. 7 doesn't hit. So, all of those guards are now a little angry. This guard's going to swing around, come at Bramblespore. He's going to try and hit you. Bramblespore, does a 7 hit your AC?
It does not.
God damn it. Come on now. This guard will come through, and he's going to swing at Sal. Jesus Christ, that's an 8. All right. You know, how am I supposed to kill you all if I can't hit? He's going to swing up here, and I'm going to make one more attack on Sal. And that's an 8. All right, so they're all done. Lyra, it's your turn.
Okay.
All right.
They really should have trained their soldiers better.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm gonna shoot at Captain Devlin again and try and help Francis out. Hopefully, actually help him this time.
Go for it.
That is 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, come on.
I
Fine.
apologize.
I guess that's it. Well, I don't want to leave my spot yet.
Okay. Sal, it's your turn.
All right. I don't know who. Yeah, we'll go for this guy up top here by the tent.
Go for it.
22,
That hits.
and that's 10 slashing. And
Ooh.
as I'm fighting him, I'm gonna call out to all of them. You can all continue to wait very patiently for your turn to die, or you can drop your weapons and go start a new life somewhere very far from here.
Roll me an intimidation check
With advantage.
with advantage.
The other 3.
All right. So you feel very confident in yourself. Bramblespore and Ritz, you're kind of like, okay, that didn't land the way you wanted it to. But curiously, you are all going to see all the guards drop their weapon. Let's see, hold on one second. I got to find the stat sheet here.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No. They're all going to drop their weapons and turn around to run. Everybody that is next to one gets to make an opportunity attack if you want, or you can let them run.
Opportunity attack.
Go for it.
10.
That does not hit. So this guard runs away. Ritz, do you make an opportunity attack with your I don't think your sword or your weapon gets an opportunity attack, does it?
I don't think so. I wouldn't anyways.
Okay. He's gonna run away. Sal, you opportunity attacking?
Well, of course not. They're taking my advice and going to start new lives far, far away from here. I'm gonna let them do that.
Beautiful. Okay. Everybody close your eyes for a moment. Try this. I apologize. This is taking me a moment to get the rest of this set up.
It's fine. I'm guessing you're getting the room of fluffy, harmless bunnies ready for it.
The what?
Room of fluffy, harmless bunnies.
Bunnies
No.
are never harmless. They won a war against Napoleon.
The-
Or a
what?
battle against. They won a battle against Napoleon. Sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
Are we sure of this?
Yep, it was actually hilarious reading about it.
All of those guards are gone. I will say everybody except for Sal is extremely confused because that did not actually sound that intimidating. It sounded more cheesy than anything, and that shouldn't have scared them. Sal, is there anything else you're going to do on your turn?
Let's see, they all left. Other than be extremely satisfied with myself for my amazing combat prowess and general scariness, I'll start making my way to Captain Devlin because he's the next threat I see.
Okay. Do that thing.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. So, Ritz and Bramblespore, give me another perception check. And actually, Sal and Lyra, give me a perception check as well. Everybody here do the thing.
I got a
9.
10.
I got a 6.
16.
Okay, so everybody but Sal, you're too focused on what's going on. Ritz and Bramblespore are just confused. Lyra, you're still focused on Captain Devlin and Francis. Sal, on the other hand, you notice a shadow overhead and hear a very loud gurgling noise from behind you. Which would you like to turn and look at?
I mean, the gurgling noise could just be the mage finally dying, so I'm be more concerned with the shadow overhead.
I will tell you, you've seen people die before. You've seen combat, I'm assuming.
I guess so, yeah.
This does not sound like death throes. This sounds more like boiling water and like flesh contorting.
That is also concerning, but death from above is a big worry too, so I'm gonna stick with my answer and just look up.
All right. So you see, you happen to look up, and there is like a little black dot. If you happen to be looking between you and the sun, and it is moving fairly fast in your direction, or at least that's what it appears, until it gets closer, and you notice a smaller black dragon beelining for Francis and Captain Devlin.
Well, fuck.
Ritz and Bramblespore, since he looked over there, you're going to turn your attention over towards the corpse of Horatio Bartholomew Montgomery III, and you're going to notice that its shape is, it looks like it is now, the flesh is rising in a contorted mess from what it was, in a circle of fire that is on the ground, almost like a summoning circle of some sort. And you are going to see just a disgusting mess of teeth and eyes. If anybody's never seen a gibbering mouther before, I'm going to post a picture here of what it looks like in Discord.
And what about for the people at home?
If you Google search gibbering mouther, you'll see it's disgusting. There's no real rhyme or reason. It's disgusting. It's got its description from say D&D Beyond is
teeth and more teeth.
Yeah, its description is of all the terrors created by foul sorcery, gibbering mouthers are among the most wicked and depraved. This creature is the composite eyes, mouths, and liquefied matter of its former victims, tormented by the destruction of their bodies and absorption into the mouther. Those victims gibber incoherently and are forced to consume everything in reach. So, that happens, and then you all hear a voice in your head. First, it's a scream that Sal recognizes as being Ren screaming, and then the smug voice of the Archmage from the Arcane Circle. Just... You didn't forget me now, did you? And that's where we're going to end today and pick this up next time we play.
We're not dead. So it's not bad. We're doing good, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not dead, so we're doing good.
I mean, on the bright side, aside from Francis, did anyone get hit on our side?
God damn it, no.
Nope.
That's bullshit. But there's still next time.
Thank you for running it.
Really, Heather? I finished that sentence. I finished that sentence and Steam pops up in the right side of my corner that says Heather is playing Pal World. Like, you couldn't wait 5 fucking minutes?
I didn't actually go into a world yet.